Alright, so in this video, I want to talk about health. How do you deal with fears and challenges and anxiety with regards to your health? Now, obviously, whenever you have a problem, you can go to a doctor. You should get the diagnosis, get the treatment, the best treatment that you can afford, that is available to you. That's one way. We all know that. Common sense. We should follow that. But beyond that, what are the spiritual strategies that we can employ to deal with the fear associated with our health problems or disease or issues of mortality, about how long we will live and all of that? The Vedic method, one of the, I think, which is very effective, very powerful, is the Mahamrityunjaya Mantra, which starts with Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam. So there is a chant called Mahamrityunjaya Mantra. Most of you will know. If you don't know, you can Google it on YouTube. There are many people who have sung it. If you cannot pronounce it or learn it, it's very easy to learn. But if you can't, then at least listen to it. Listening will also work. So chanting is most powerful, but even if you don't chant, listening to the sound for half an hour, 1 hour. If this is a very important area for you, then I would say half an hour to 1 hour, just put it on and listen to the chant. But don't go to sleep. When you are listening to the chant, be meditative and pay attention to the sounds. The sounds will remove the fear of death, will remove the fear of disease and illness. And it is also considered by many to have some healing properties. That is something you have to personally experience. So this is my major recommendation, some mantra that definitely works. So that's a great tool to deal with this aspect of fear about life, how long you're going to live, and also about diseases. Another very important practice will be to surrender the problem to God. Sharanagati, surrender. When you are physically suffering, it can be quite difficult to have faith. Sometimes you are in so much pain, you cannot pray, you cannot meditate. Then at least you have to do the minimum, which is surrender to God and say, God, everything is now in your hand. I'm giving my problem into this. Pain is unbearable. You have to deal with it. I cannot deal with it anymore. I surrender. However, I will do whatever I can to be hopeful, to be positive, but it is you who has to help me now. Surrender itself will bring great psychological relief and the right mindset for spiritual forces of healing or divine forces of healing to function in your body, mind, and soul. So if you are suffering or if you have fear of suffering, resort to the Mahamrityunjaya Mantra, either listening to it or chanting if you can. And you can do 108 times a day or as many times as you can. But at least 20 minutes a day, I would say. And then surrender the problem to God. These two, if you do, again, it will greatly reduce your fear, your anxiety, your worry around your physical illness. And also, there are so many studies where the mindset of the person who is suffering has a lot to do with their healing and recovery. So with these two, you will be in the right state. You will have some inner strength, divine inner strength, to have hope and faith, and you can also get better by following this advice. And so make sure to do these two very important strategies that can help you.